just crazy how much he's growing. It's so weird to hear him start to form sentences. The weirdest thing about watching Nathan grow up, though, is how much he responds to you and how much that he mimics you. They're not joking when they say that these kids continue to mimic every single thing you do and say. It's really funny, from just like random phrases to, you know, the way that he eats to the way that he says something, and it's really funny to see that. A couple of days ago, I hit my head on the top of the car, and I was just like, oh, really funny, because he walked in the house directly after I did that, going, oh, 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 and then I was like, so I had to quickly turn that one around. But yeah, they weren't lying. He really mimics every single thing you do. So I gotta watch every single thing I do. So here's a little bit more videos of Nathan from this week. Super excited for this week. I had a lot of fun things planned. Some things fell through and some other things kind of came to fruition. And for one reason in particular, my best bud from Chicago, Nate, was here in Atlanta for a short stint for a show. He's now living in Seattle, but he was traveling with Noah Gundersen and his group, and he's recently recorded his album. And I was introduced to Noah Gundersen from Paige, who used to work here. Then Nate started working with him to record his latest album, so it was kind of a coincidence that they came together. So me being a fan of Noah and then also being able to go and see Nate at the same time was a pretty cool thing. I only got to see him for a couple minutes that evening because he had to get in and out to get to the next city, but it was great to see him. So while editing this, I forgot to mention one major thing, and that is about Nate. He is the influence behind us naming our son Nathan. And introduced Nathan's mom and myself to each other almost 10 years ago. Over the years, it was fitting for us to name Nathan after Nate. If Nathan can be a quarter of the person that Nate is, that sounds weird. If Nathan, my son, can be a quarter of the person that Nate, our best friend, could be, then he will live a pretty amazing life. That's a pretty important part of the story here.
You remind me, a cigarette. Oh my God. Once you had me, you don't have me anymore. I don't crave you in the morning or at the company store. I'm yours, smooth. I'm yours, smooth. I'm yours, smooth. Woman, I cannot else is always on my mind. Someone else has been watching Stranger Things in this band. Well, actually, everyone in this band has been watching Stranger Things. But someone earlier tonight was on the couch in the green room, curled up in the fetal position, watching Stranger Things on his phone, right here. And that would be Nate Yaccino on guitar.